What's going on, babe?
Hey babe, how was your day?
It was actually pretty productive. Happy to be home.
Good. You know we got a game today. Honey, a little rough around the edges.
I'm saying I've been working all night, taking care of business, getting to the. You know what? I don't even want to talk about it. I got you. I'm not trying to be out here looking like a dusty, and that's why I'm excited to have T. Chanley as a sponsor of today's video. They help me start and maintain my skincare routine by making the entire process uncomplicated. Honestly, it's the best skincare system for guys like you and me. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which come with all of the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime on your skin, a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of the dead skin cells, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun, and a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. My favorite part about T. Chanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. In addition to amazing skin, members of T. Chanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price and the ability to customize your box. And because T. Chanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers an amazing deal. Just click the first link in the description. You'll get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. Click the link and get started today. We're taking care of ourselves. Self-care, fellas, is the first step to be able to get to that bag, to take care of business, and be on top of things and level up in every aspect of your life. Feel the Teej, my friends. What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Welcome to the Billionaire Morning Show. I am your host, Anton from Anton. My lips is nice and greasy today. Yo, last night on the late night live stream, I know we were supposed to be talking about Zaya Wade, but I wound up giving a whole class at the end of my live stream last night about hygiene, men being able to take showers effectively, how you supposed to wash your butt, how you brush your teeth effectively, tongue scraper, motorized toothbrush, water flosser, scope, mouthwash, all of those different type of things. I wound up giving a whole session and a whole class. So I'm very unconventional. I am very unconventional, but we got to make sure that we taking care of business. So I want to first shout out the sponsor of the show, T. Chanley, uncomplicated skincare for men. Make sure you get your T. Chanley. Link is in the description. 30% off your first order plus a free gift. We got the new T. Chanley commercial coming by Friday. We got the Lapeef Let's Talk show. I'm going to be flying to Houston this weekend. So everybody that's going to be in Houston, I'm going to see y'all there. More importantly, getting the housekeeping out of the way early because we got work to do. We got work to do and we got a car to go pick up. If you were here yesterday for the show, you know we got a car to go pick up. I get to that in a minute. Shout out to the bag chasers. Over the weekend, we did a live stream, the second live stream, specifically tackling the idea of building a brick and mortar business. And we decided between 3 cities. Now, the next meeting that we're going to have, we're dropping a Patreon exclusive video this weekend. And then the weekend after that, we're going to do part 3 where we're doing a live stream. We all going to talk about it and we putting together a budget. And we're going to narrow down out of the 3 cities that we picked because we went over the pros and the cons. We went over weather. We talked about downtown locations, school locations, all that. We did all of that. All of that is up. It's up in the Patreon right now. The link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. We talked about that. So we're going to narrow down a location from the 3 locations that we picked, which was Detroit, Atlanta, and Miami. And we're going to open up a new business. I'm going to fund it 100%. And then I'm also going to show you how we do it throughout the process, allowing you to participate in it. So shout out to the bag chasers and the Patreon members. We got the Patreon exclusive meetup May 14th in Las Vegas. I'm going to be flying to Las Vegas. I'm kicking it with y'all. I'm personally going to stay at an MGM property, probably the Bellagio. I don't know. I might do the Vidara. I might do the Aria. I don't know. But May 14th, we're going to be in Las Vegas. More details to come in the Patreon. If you're not a part of the bag chasers, we're doing beautiful work in there. It's so great. There is no better Patreon than mine. And the link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Furthermore, last but not least, if you need personal coaching, stop putting it off. I'm telling you, I'm already almost booked up through May. Facts. May is already almost shut down. April, nah, you out of luck. You need to get on my calendar now. Go to my website, antondaniels.com. Send me a message. Send me an email from my website. You can just click the link and it goes straight to your email. And get your session on. You need personal coaching. Something in your life need upgrading. Real talk. So that's there. Hit a like for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the other channel. We're doing great things. And it's awesome. So now that we got that out of the way, what's going on, friends? What's AB? What's going on, Natasha? Young Investor, Alina, all of my friends. What's going on, friends? Yo, listen. After I left yesterday, I wound up going to the dealership. We were only there for 35, 40 minutes. He showed me one. He showed me the one that he had for me. And then I seen another one, you know, because he showed me the black joint with the piano black and inside and all of that. And that was cute. That was cute. And then I seen a white one. I said, white on white with the red guts in it. Ooh, wee. Tom Dog is going to have to pay attention to what's going on because it can match the Porsche. It can match the Tesla. I said, let me get that one right there. I called the insurance company, called the bank, sent the wire over. I said, I'll be there to pick it up tomorrow. Make sure that y'all have it detailed and tailored out. I'll see you later in a minute. And I'll be there to pick it up. So we're going to pick up that new thing. And I'm going to take y'all through it. Maybe I'll live stream it. Giving y'all the details. But over the course of the next few months, we will definitely be shooting a lot of content. It is in my business name. We going to get to that later. That's all Patreon business. We going to finesse that, and I'm going to chop that up and give y'all the game on that, all right? So shout out to that S class that we going to pick up. Ooh, it's so mean. You know, the interesting thing about it, though, is that bag chasers are different because they like, oh, man, get the top of the line, get this. They love it. They want you to win. And then you can always see a dusty here and there. Hey, yo, ain't I'm glowing? I feel like I'm glowing like I'm a chicken love. Look at my skin. I am like a chocolate drop. I am like a Hershey's Kiss. Look at my skin. I look incredible. Is it the camera? Do it look like I got makeup on or something like that? Oh no. I look incredible. I am 2022 has been awesome for me. So let's just get straight into the show. We're going to go with a couple quick hits, and then we're going to get to the topic of conversation because I kind of want to meld the idea of what's going on in society as far as what our perception is of women in relationships, especially somebody like a Lizzo, who seems to be a polarizing figure. And for a lot of people, she's an easy punching bag. Let's just be real. But Lizzo has been dating, and Lizzo is dropping new lines, and I'm trying to figure out, because I was in a grocery store, like the reason I came up with the show, I'll tell you exactly how I came up with the show, right? I dropped a video this morning of me running to the P.O. box, and I was giving my thoughts on people hating on the Kardashians, right? And I recorded it or whatever. Before I got back to the crib, I actually stopped at the grocery store, and I seen a chick that looked like Lizzo. I mean, obviously it wasn't Lizzo, even though she's from Detroit. I seen a chick that looked like Lizzo, and she had her a man. She had her a ring. She had her a man. And I mean, I'm telling you, she looked just like Lizzo. And I was thinking to myself, is it really true what we say on the internet as far as certain people not being able to find spouses? And the guy wasn't bad looking. He looked like a decent dude or whatever. And he was loving on them curves. Every wrinkle and every curve, he was holding on to it. And so now I'm just trying to understand, right? Is it true? And I want to invite you guys onto the panel. I'm going to invite you, and I want to have that conversation. Anybody that feels a certain type of way about these talking points that happen on the internet versus what the reality is, and am I making a correct assessment? And then we're going to melt the money into it. I think it's a conversation worthy of debate, right? And so I'm going to drop the link in the description. And he was, Sabrina, he was skinny. He was skinny and holding on to her minis. Skinny and holding on to her minis. I said, what the heck is going on? Follow me on Instagram. I'll be dropping it on my story. So I'm curious. And listen, if you disagree, this is your opportunity. Don't just stay closed off in the chat. Make sure you cam up. You got plenty of time to get that bonnet off your head. You got plenty of time to get yourself together. Maybe you can get your Teach Hanley on. Make sure you click the link in the description to make sure you take care of that. Get your Teach Hanley on before you cam up. You got about a half hour to get yourself together because we're going to cook. We're going to get to the money first. All right? We're going to get to the money first. So first and foremost, again, I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Thank you for holding me down. Link to the Patreon is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. And I think it's important for us to get to the bag. But before we start on this whole conversation, let's talk about Netflix because Netflix earnings are in view. So it's earnings season. And I love earnings season because it's an opportunity for me to evaluate whether I want to increase my position in a company, decrease my position in a company, or continue to ride with and look for new companies that I can invest in. Now, Netflix is a company that I love. As of this morning, I believe Netflix stock price was up about 3%. They're reporting earnings after the close of the market today. And let me just bring up a couple of different things that I think that analysts and the market is paying attention to, and then how it is that I look at Netflix and why I continue to invest in them, okay? So let me share my screen with you really quickly. It says Netflix, and this is courtesy of thestreet.com. I look at thestreet.com, not for thestreets.com, thestreet.com. Netflix edged lower in pre-market trading, but then after, obviously, once the market opened, it edged higher. Ahead of the online streaming group's first quarter earnings report after the close of trading Tuesday, with investors focused on its near-term outlook for customer additions and content spending. Now, the two things that they pay attention to, meaning the analysts and the market, is they really want to focus on two things. They want to focus on subscriber growth. So how is it that you can continue to grow the company compared to the last quarter and last year's quarter? And they want to focus on how much you're spending on content, original content. Now, Netflix has long been a player in the content game because they don't want to continue to rely on other content creators, such as, you know, how they used to carry certain movies, or they needed to carry the Disney franchises before Disney Plus launched, and then Disney pulled their content away and said that we want our own content because we got our own streaming platform. They don't want to rely on the Peacock network, and they do have different content that they license out to be able to produce for you guys because they want a bevy of different content. But Netflix has largely early got into the game, and thankfully, because it's rewarded them handsomely, they do these comedy specials. We all know about the Dave Chappelle's and things like that, right? But they've largely gotten into the game of content creation because they understand that that's the thing that's going to power their platform forever. So those are the two things that analysts are looking for. How much they're spending on content, A, and then B, subscriber growth. All right. It's not necessarily what I'm looking at, but that's what the analysts are looking at. We're going to go through this really quickly. Subscriber growth, which soared during the 2020 pandemic, is also expected to take a hit from the uninterrupted surge in inflation. A fresh 40-year high last month, prompting a pullback on discretionary spending amid rising food and gasoline costs that was played out in a softer than expected reading for March retail sales. Now, I don't think that inflation is going to affect Netflix at all. I think Netflix accounts for inflation and increasing prices, and streaming services of all of them, Netflix is the last thing to be let go. They're going to let go cable. They're going to let go of the Peacock network. They're going to let go of Disney Plus. They're going to let go of Hulu. They're going to let go of all of that, and Netflix will be the last thing to go. I promise you. Younger viewers are also spreading their entertainment budgets among a growing collection of streaming and on-demand services, according to benchmark analysts. A fact not helped by Netflix's ongoing price increase and crackdown on password sharing. All right. Analysts are looking for a bottom line of $2.89 per share from Netflix, with revenues in a region of $7.93 billion And that's just for the quarter, the 3 months ending March. The group also likely added 2.6 million new subscribers to its global service, a sharp decline from the 8.29 million tally over the final 3 months of last year. So think about that. They're comparing them to last year and the year before during the pandemic when they added about 8 million people, which the majority of those people are still there. And they're saying, oh, they only going to add 2.6 million people because eventually you run out of markets to saturate, right? But I'm paying attention to their strategy as far as password sharing. A, are they able to maintain and keep a number of subscribers? B, what does that growth look like? C, because we need the context. And then D, what is the long-term strategy? What's the long-term? These are the things that I pay attention to, not what's happening on a quarter-by-quarter basis. We all know that Netflix is going to be profitable. I have no problem with that. But I always want to pay attention to the long-term strategy because this is the brand that the majority of people that's trying to get on, whether you're creating content, whether you're creating a movie, or whether you're a comedian, they embrace Netflix. So just keep that in mind. That was just a quick hit, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to keep that in mind as we continue to grow. Also, another quick hit, Walmart. Okay? Walmart is seeing a number of trucker applicants jump 8 to 10 times since their salary hike, their executive team is saying. I'm going to share this with you really quickly, and then we're going to get into this Lizzo conversation because I want to drop the link in the chat for you guys just in case you want to have this conversation, right? Feel free to. Walmart is seeing an increase in applications from truckers, all right? So according to the report, they're saying salary hikes is prompting people applying for Walmart as truckers. Now, I've largely considered getting into the trucking business because it's a lot of my bag chasers that's in trucking and like, Anton, what you want to do? You want to get a truck and all of that. The largest thing that I'm having a problem with is the possibility of competing with larger companies like a Walmart for drivers because it's a driver shortage. They said they recently shifted its pay structure so that truck drivers can earn up to $110,000 in their first year. I'm curious. I was talking to somebody and I was on a coaching call yesterday and they were so afraid of stepping out of their $30,000 job, right? And I said, yo, you do realize that a job is a means to an end, meaning you don't have to do it forever, but it's the thing that's going to propel you or get you the shovel to really be able to dig yourself out the hole and then propel you to be successful. Would you become a Walmart truck driver for $110,000 in your first year? The retailer has already seen a boost in applications, according to Fernando Cortez, Senior Vice President of Transport at Walmart. So far, and it's still in its early days, we've seen anywhere, depending on the region and part of the country, but anywhere from about 8 to 10 times of a jump from what we're seeing in the applicant flow before the announcement. We're seeing it across the board, and we're really excited about that piece. I will tell you, we're seeing positive momentum in every single region that we operate. The trucking industry is facing a shortage of more than 80,000 truck drivers and could surpass 160,000 by 2030. So it's an opportunity to get to the bag. Just wanted to share that with you guys, just in case you were interested in dropping into that. And then last but not least is our quick hit. See, we powering through this pretty fast. There's a 35% chance in a recession in 2 years, according to Goldman Sachs. Do you guys believe that? Do you believe that there's a 35% chance of a recession in 2 years? A little bit more than a third of a chance of recession in 2 years. It says, with recession calls on Wall Street picking up as the Federal Reserve embarks on what could be up to 8 interest rate hikes this year. You know, they got to try to fight inflation, and that's the way they fight inflation, by raising the interest rates. Our analysis of historical episodes suggests that although strong economic momentum limits the risk in the near term, policy tightening, we expect raises and the odds of a recession. How do you put the odds of a recession at 35%? Where do you get that number from? Let's see. As a result, we now see the odds of a recession as roughly 15% in the next 12 months and 35% within the next 24 months. 11 out of the 14 tightening cycles since World War II have been followed by a recession within 2 years. I don't know about that. I think it's a completely different economy. It says inflation readings continue to run red hot as the economy recovers from the COVID-19 pandemic and deals with soaring prices for energy. I don't think that it's going to be a pandemic within the next 2 years. That's just my thoughts. That's my sentiment. So just a few quick hits for y'all to pay attention to and keep in mind when we're talking about the market and what's going to happen and money and making sure you're securing your bag. We don't want to get too distracted from what's going on as far as the money is concerned. We do want to pay attention to that as we continue to have these entertaining conversations. Now, I want to get to this Lizzo conversation. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Do you know that Lizzo has been on the scene since 2013? Let me drop the link in the chat. Let me make sure I get that up there for y'all. Do you know that Lizzo has been on the scene since 2013? I didn't know that. Time flies. Lizzo has been popping for 9 years. That means she's been taking hits from y'all for well over 9 years. Whenever I jump on these panels, whenever I look at people's live streams, whenever I see what's going on, I regularly see Lizzo as a punching bag. I mean, and it's an easy punch because of the way that she dresses, how it is that she carries herself. But yes, Lizzo has been on the scene for 9 years. I just dropped a link in the description. I pinned it to the top of the chat. Anybody that wants to come up and have this conversation is more than willing to. I'm more than willing to have you. But she's been on the scene for more than 9 years. Facts. Straight up. Real talk. But let me break it down for you a little bit more, right? So she came on the scene in 2013. She's from Detroit. She moved to Texas and then over to Minnesota. She dropped her debut album, I think it was called Lizzo Bangers in 2013, right? In 2015, she dropped Big Girl, Small World. Big Girl, Small World. Now, let's not get it confused. I love all my ladies. I do. But it's the effort that's meaningful. But we're going to get into that shortly. Big Girl, Small World. I just turned the link on. Now you guys can join if you want to. Big Girl, Small World. I'm going to bring y'all up shortly. All right. And then she released her first major label EP called Coconut Oil. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure that I've ever listened to a Lizzo song in my entire life. Ever. All I know is what I see, and it's crazy. The scene is crazy, right? She attained mainstream success with the release of her third studio album. So she had dropped 2 albums and a major EP, and then her third studio album was 'Cause I Love You in 2019, all right? It peaked in the top 5 of the Billboard 200, and Lizzo has gone on to sell and then stream billions and billions of streams. She has been streamed billions and billions of time, right? Interestingly enough, as we transition through the years, she's become more of a punching bag because social media has become more pronounced. Social media has become more pronounced and she's become more of a punching bag. Honestly, I think that she's actually picking up weight. But she has parlayed that into a bag. Nobody can deny that, right? We can look at her and we can look at her as the poster child and says, yeah, you're going to have to buy a dog and die alone. But she has certainly parlayed it into financial success, especially with regard to this whole body positivity movement. Cool. Recently, she's been on Saturday Night Live. When you start getting on Saturday Night Live, you get in the bag. You made it when you made Saturday Night Live and they asked you to perform. I mean, the who's who has performed on Saturday Night Live. The Dave Chappelles, the Eddie Murphys, even the Kanye Wests. They all have performed on Saturday Night Live. But recently, Lizzo has been spotted with a man. She's like, I got me a man. Lizzo has confirmed she's in a relationship. And this is the guy right here. I mean, he doesn't look like a bad guy, right? I guess he's nice and chocolatey. He looks pretty tall. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know exactly what his height is. Nobody knows who this mystery guy is. But it's confirmed that she has a boyfriend. In a candid interview with Andy Cohen on his Sirius XM Radio Andy show on April 18th, which was just yesterday. When the host asked whether she was still with the mystery man she was spotted with at Craig's restaurant in West Hollywood back in February, the good as hell rapper laughed before answering, yeah, whatever, yeah. She's still seeing this guy. Let me get the other picture. This is him. He's smiling. He happy. Look at that. He holding her. He holding her. You think he with her for her money? We can have that conversation in a minute. They was photographed together at Crustacean Restaurant in Beverly Hills last October. Andy suggested it must be hard for her to date being such a superstar, but Lizzo shrugged it off, saying her fame is not even a factor in her relationship. So she said, he not with me for my money. He with me because he with me. He loved these roles. And listen, it's hard for me to see. However, I just went to the grocery store earlier this morning and I seen a girl with a skinny guy that was nice looking and he loved her roles. He loved her roles. She says, if you have the right person, no, not at all. It should be a mutually supportive matter what that person does. Did you know that Lizzo was 33? She didn't reveal her boyfriend's identity, but she did say he was on hand to support her on her April 16th hosting gig on Saturday Night Live, where she joked about the rumors of her dating every little white boy in Hollywood. Yes. This man said, I want me a Liz. I want me a Liz. That's what he said. If it's a lie, he told it. If it's a lie, he told it. So again, let's backtrack here, right? Because Lizzo has largely been the face of the body positivity movement, right? And so recently, Lizzo launched a line called Yitty. Y-I-T-T-Y. And this is what it looks like. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Call Yitty. That's the line. It's a partnership with Fabletics. Listen, why don't y'all make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as it's not pinned to the top of the chat. The link for y'all to be able to call into the show is at the top of the chat. But she's recently partnered with Fabletics, and the line is called Yitty. That is the line. This is it right here. I'm not lying to you. Listen, y'all want me to show y'all Lizzo's Instagram? I got to pull it up right here. Well, before we get into the line, she was already modeling it off for y'all, and y'all didn't even know it was the line. Y'all didn't know it was the line. This is, oh, God. Hold on. Y'all going to have to prepare me for this. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Which one of y'all follow Lizzo on Instagram, yo? Which one of y'all follow Lizzo on Instagram? I gotta pull it up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, shoot. I'm not dissing. I can't help it if what I laugh at. Listen, the link is pinned to the top of the chat for y'all. I'm going to make a case for Lizzo today. I'm going to make a case for her. I'm making a case for Lizzo. I'm supporting the body positivity movement. I'm a feminist. I'm a rock with it. All right. So let's go. Let's do it. So this is what she was modeling. It's got 3.8 million views. Oh, does that? Oh, Jesus. Oh, all right. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get from me. I don't have anything else to give you on that one. But the Yitty line, Yitty, it's inspiring a revolution out here, ladies and gentlemen. And the sentiment of it is, or the press release says, the singer, long heralded as a leader of the body positivity movement, just launched Yitty, a line of shapewear, underwear, and loungewear created in partnership with Fabletics. Okay. It's available in sizes. Here, I'm going to show y'all the website. I'm going to show y'all the website real quick. It's available in sizes. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's get up off of that. So a sandal that is available in sizes of XS, so I guess that's extra small, to 6X. XS to 6X. Yitty's sizing doesn't just scale up and down. It takes different body types and proportions into consideration too. Interestingly, the range is priced based on a subscription model to snack pieces at a major discount, $23.38 instead of $64.95 for a bodysuit, for example. Prospective shoppers must join a VIP membership program for $49.95 a month, a feature some customers are complaining about on Twitter. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you come on the panel, I'm going to just let you know right now, I'm going to make a case for Lizzo. All right? Jay, you ready? Link is up.
How you doing,
everybody.
Anton?
What's
How you
going
doing?
on, my friend? How you doing?
Yeah. So thanks for letting me on. Thanks for the show. Thanks for all that you do. I've been a big fan of yours for a long time. And I just want to point out that we forget that the body positivity movement started out for people that have been born with one arm or born with yes. So
I didn't know that.
So back in college, I had two or three friends of mine who were veterans. Right. This is in 2006, 2007.
These people in the chat is out of control, bro.
But they had lost an arm or lost a leg or whatever, and this is when the body positivity forums and everything started coming out. And it's supposed to be for those that are that have something with their body they can't fix, right? So maybe you have one eye, or maybe you have, but that's what the body positivity empowerment thing is. It's been co-opted by people that are plus size or obese, so they hijacked right? It. Yes. So, and this has only been in the last 6 or 7 years as social media has really, really taken over. But to just think that, a person like Lizzo who can control her weight would look at a person that was born with one leg and be like, oh, we're in the same movement. It's like, no, that's not the same thing.
What do you think about this?
So,
what do you think about this right here?
Man, that's just... Well, I think people forget that obese people are the minority on the planet.
Not in America.
I know, but globally, the majority
are they obese
of the United
because
States,
it's just not enough to go around, or are they obese because maybe we just the country of access, right?
Yes, but I think that we're so America-centric culturally that people really think that the rest of the world looks like America. You know what I'm saying? When you go to anywhere else, Asia, Africa, South America, people are thin. So that's number one. And then with Lizzo, she might be a billionaire, but I look at someone like Oprah who's had issues with her weight in the past, but I think Oprah could really be 85 and never marry Stedman or whatever and just be chilling. But
she's do you never think really because the sentiment? All right, so now we about to get into the thick of things. And again, anybody is willing to cam up, jump on the chat. The link is pinned to the top of the chat, right? The sentiment is that these women are going to have to buy a dog and die alone. Or do you think that's
Well,
true?
I think men in general are more okay with living with their accomplishments. Because if a man did what Lizzo did, he would be happy just kind of being the bachelor lifestyle. But Lizzo's
What do you
been
mean? Do
on her
what
social.
Lizzo did? What do you mean by what
I
Lizzo
mean,
did?
being famous and rich and having all these accolades, right? But Lizzo has had this thing where she's had these Instagram things that have gone viral where she's crying and not about not getting the guy she wants. So how can you be this confident conqueror of the world, but then be having these moments where you're breaking down crying? It just shows you're really not happy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So
but okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, right? We see skinny people every day that's not necessarily getting the results that they want as far as having a man either, though, right?
that's true, but the skinny people might live a little longer. No, but I'm just playing.
They
But
might. No, no, no. I mean, that's true, right? Health is wealth, which is one of the reasons why I'm an advocate for it now. And
one
Anton, the
thing,
next step in my evolution is to maybe I'll start a fitness channel. Who knows? Go ahead.
one thing that I can say is, as much as men are told kind of where we rank as far as height, income, whatever, I think that young girls learn where they rank earlier because of like middle school, high school, that whole Mean Girls type of thing. So all the pretty girls know that they're pretty. All the ugly girls know they're ugly. All the fat girls know that they're fat, right? They might get more delusional or blurred as far as getting older, but a, a girl who ain't pretty knows she ain't pretty because how all the other girls treat her. Lizzo can
I don't
have this
know
body.
though, right? Because I've known girls that may not have like hit every single level as far as maybe a looks perspective, but she dressed fly, she smelled good, she got confidence, and she wound up marrying a man that a dope dude. You know what I'm saying? I know girls like that all day long.
But I would even say, I mean, I agree, but what I'm still a part of the generation where a lot of these girls married these dudes young. Because I have friends from college who are girls who were okay looking, and their husbands are lawyers and doctors, but they've been together since undergrad. You know what I'm saying? Now
Hmm.
Lizzo is rich and thinks that she can walk up on a Chris Evans,
Well, what
and
about this guy right here? Boom.
who's he?
He's her boyfriend.
I know, but I'm just saying who she's been going at. Remember, she was at the basketball game with the booty crack hanging out, and
Uh-huh.
she was pointing at the basketball player, saying, "Ooh, that's my man," or whatever. I don't know who this guy is, but she likes guys that are someone. You know what I'm saying? This is just a
Are
filler
you
ending.
saying that she shouldn't have a preference?
No, no, no. You can have a preference all you want. Just how likely are you to get it? You know what I'm saying? So this guy,
I think the biggest thing that people have a problem with Lizzo about is not
is that a
necessarily
pun?
her herself.
Is that a pun?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. The biggest thing I think that people have a problem with Lizzo is about is not necessarily it's not necessarily the way like herself is what she represents.
Yeah, yeah.
It's how it is that she's impacting other people that may be following her on this body positivity movement instead of us saying that, yo, no, that's fat. And fat is not positive and that's just going to
Mm,
cause you problems and heartache and all of these different things as you continue to evolve, and hold on to your life. And it's unrealistic for other people to think, even if you do get a man, that they will achieve a similar level of success as far as
yes.
relationships or dating that you're crying and complaining about. So I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I think that the issue with our culture in general is that we have forgotten that things didn't used to be this way. I mean, you look at Soul Train and you look at these sisters in the '60s with the Black Power thing with the afros. They were all
Yeah,
thin.
yeah.
It wasn't very long ago. Like my mom's generation, she's 66. She still is thin. They were not big, and now culture, we just think that we've always been this way. There's this weird kind of revisionist history, And Lizzo's kind of this representation of people saying, "Look, Lizzo can be popular and considered sexy by women and not men. So why do I even need to try it? It's something wrong with the men's standards and not or men's standards have changed, which our standards have always stayed the
What are
same.
our hey, are you there? C. Hold on, give me a second.
Can you
I
hear
don't
me?
know if he there.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm having a little bit of difficulties here, sir. But salute to you, sir,
That's
and
my this
to
my
you as well
dog. This is
on the panel.
chaotic truth.
I don't know what's going on here, but guys, I'm not gonna stay up that long because you already know what will happen. But listen,
I mean, you
all
you you
you
your
have
own man. You can stand your own ground. You can say what you want to say.
all you have to do is ask yourself this: if anybody's over the age of 30, I'm 37.
Mm-hmm.
Could you have ever imagined a 437-pound woman playing a flute with a bikini in 1992? If you could answer that question, then you will understand the idiocracy of what's
Yeah.
taking place today. And on that
Yep.
note, I salute to you, Anton. Sir, salute to you as well. And then
Thank
salute to
you.
everybody in the panel. I have to get back to editing. Anton, will you be live later on tonight, sir?
Yeah, I am. You can jump on anytime you want, bro.
Absolutely, good sir. Have a good one.
All right, bro.
Anton, do you remember in the 90s when Queen Latifah, she was considered big?
Yeah,
Remember, everyone's like, "Oh man, she's kind of big." You know what I'm saying? And
she still
now,
is. She never
I know,
not. She never was not big.
look at Lizzo. Though. I mean, in her prime, she was heavier set, but she wasn't no. It was Lizzo's 5'2", 300 and
Is that how
something
tall she
pounds.
is?
Yeah, she's not tall. She's just big. And the thing is, like, women need to understand, if your man can't carry you across the threshold, if you got to use a wheelbarrow, man, to get you in the house, he ain't trying to marry you, you know.
So all
And I
right,
don't.
so let me play devil's advocate. Well, before I do that, is it Vi Chief?
Yes, Vi Chief.
What's going on, Vi?
Nothing much. Heading to the gym.
Ooh,
What is
what's
that?
that beeping?
That's his seatbelt.
Ooh, you,
Telling on you.
you better buckle up for safety.
Yeah.
What's up, Vi? What's your thoughts, bro?
Well, I think a lot of these conversations happen a lot in the binary, and people see one side of the conversation. I think, like, yeah, I think Lizzo is annoying. I think she does a lot of obnoxious shit. But, like, she can date whoever she wants. And let's stop acting like we don't see dudes in the supermarket all the time with big women. Did you see the new video with that black dude with the white girl, the white fat white girl with the chain around his neck?
No, I didn't see
Walk.
it. I just seen a chick.
Yeah.
I seen a chick that looked just like Lizzo this morning. Dang, where did he go? Did he drop? You muted. It said you muted yourself. He must have lost his connection.
Yeah, my
There
bad,
you
my
go.
bad.
I just
He's driving through a
seen a
tunnel.
chick
He's
this
driving
morning
through a
in the
tunnel.
grocery store. That the exact same, and she was with a dope dude.
That's what I'm saying. So people acting, come on the internet, and I don't know if they're lying or just being disingenuous
Well, I
that
will.
dudes are not out here with big
Well,
women.
now I can say this in that I have friends of mine who like have gone down in looks or they dated a big girl because her personality was fly. She's nice. She's cool to come home to chilling. But now you got a lot of girls who are big and they got attitude too. So there's no upside. There's none. You know what I mean? And Lizzo, you can say Lizzo can't get any dude she wants. She just
She
can't. She
5'10".
can't.
They say she 5'10".
Oh,
You say she can get what?
Lizzo can't get any dude that she wants.
But
That's
no
not
man
happening.
can get any woman they want. You're not dating
No, no,
Beyonce.
no,
I'm
no, no,
not
no,
getting
no, 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 no,
Beyonce.
no, no. Listen.
So
But men have to work to get women. Men should be attracted to them. Like it's not the same on how we get the
no,
opposite
you're not
sex.
attracted to every woman, bro. That's not
No, no, no.
reality.
Listen,
That's
listen,
not
listen, listen,
fact.
listen, dude. If you were CEO of a $1 billion company and you had to go to an
Yes.
international function and there's all the other CEOs and executives or whatever, or even if you're an officer in the military, there's all the cute little wives. You're gonna bring Lizzo to your function? Come on, man. It's not gonna.
What's
These are
wrong? You
guys that
see,
have a image
but I think
matters
that's a
in these
problem that
circles.
you're so concerned about living for other people that you
No, no,
wouldn't
no,
date the person
no,
that makes
no.
you actually happy.
See. All right,
So,
all right. Here you go.
but let me give you an example. Right? People shit on Ti's wife all the time. Yet Ti is with her. She's not the prettiest. You may not see her as your type, but she makes him happy and he's comfortable with her. They go everywhere. They take vacation pictures and all of that. Who are you to say what's another man should find attractive?
No, no, I'm not. I never said that. Here's what I'm saying, because my dad was a doctor. He still is, so he would had this professional life that not a lot of people understand, right? Because he's in hospital management. So there's places where, believe it or not, your colleagues will judge you based on the woman that you're with, your stock portfolio. Now, you might not like it. I might not like it either. But it is what it is, and you cannot bring no 400-pound woman to Anton. You are a successful businessman. You've been in these circles, and it might be outdated, it might be old, but it is what it is. If you bring some Lizzo looking chick wearing a spaghetti thong to the mayor's ball, people are gonna look at you some type of way.
Okay, so let
And
me ask
these
you a
are
question.
people
And
that can affect your
I'm not disagreeing
livelihood.
or agreeing. I'm neutral as of this moment
What are you, Switzerland?
yeah, I'm Switzerland right now. Let me ask you a question.
So,
Yeah.
What if I bring a Lizzo?
all right. So let.
Well, hold on, Vi. I'm gonna let you rock. What if I bring a Lizzo that doesn't have a spaghetti thong? She just dressed regular. Does that change the dynamic?
Anton, when does the cap stop?
I'm asking the questions. I'm not making the assessments yet.
And Anton, let's be real, bro. Check it out. All trolling aside, in 2000, the average black woman weighed 155 pounds. 2019, it went up to 187. What are we promoting? That was before COVID, so you don't want to know what the numbers are now.
Now there's an extra COVID-19. Oh, I'm
not
sorry.
taking a shot, but what I'm saying is this:
You cool?
fitness matters. Fitness matters. Health insurance companies are promoting all this nonsense. At the end of the day, they're going to be eating people's pockets away, and you're going to see a lot of people.
What are they going to be doing?
For 5 years. But they're promoting all this for a reason. Mickey D's, all the food companies, all the insurance companies, they're making a killing off of this. If people don't get their health in shape, their health in order, they're going to die. You're talking about single women. You're talking about single women who want to have kids. Add another 30 per kid to what they already have.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, the ability to carry kids. You're talking about obese. You're talking about enabling obesity, and then these people having kids, and the kids are already obese now.
Yep.
So if you're going to talk about chasing the bag, people start investing in
And what's even
oxygen.
worse is
You
black
walk around
men and black women's life expectancy
stop,
gap is
bro.
shrinking. You know what I'm saying? We're one of the only ethnic groups where the men and the women, white women live a lot longer than white men.
Hold
Asian women live a lot, but ours is shrinking
White
because
women are
of the
getting fat too.
obesity. Huh?
White women and Hispanic.
I know,
white and
I know,
Hispanic, a lot of people
but
are used to it. It's an American thing.
but you look at like health disparity though.
too.
Is that
Bro, the entire country is fat. Everybody is fat. Women are fat, men are fat. But to your point about carrying Lizzo to your can you imagine me taking Lizzo and then let's just say somebody like Bill Gates with his wife? She's not the prettiest either, looking down on me because my wife is big, and your wife's face look like that. Like, let's be real, man.
Yes, but obesity.
Yeah, but see, you also gotta
sickness.
factor in that.
Lizzo is prettier than Bill Gates' ex-wife.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at most celebrities' wives, like if you look at Snoop Dogg's wife, if you look at T.I.'s chick, if you look at, and I'm not evaluating wives, right? That's the thing I stay away from. Just in a general sense, because I think it's a sensitive subject for a lot of men in a general sense. But if you just look at their wives, I think that it goes beyond looks for them. You know what I'm saying? It's things that's deeper. Who held them down? Who was with them in the beginning? Who's loyal? Who has the sentiment to be a mother? All of those things maybe factor a little bit more into that equation as far as who been married. As far as who a lot of these guys marry.
I'm going to see him drag a treadmill
earlier in their career. Ja Rule's wife, right? Much different than a lot of the different chicks that wrote books about him. As far as how he was busting them down, you know what I'm saying? So,
well, I can tell you that if you look at like herds of like buffalo or like water buffalo, so if one of them's sick, they shove it.
Why you use water buffalo, bro?
Well, no, because like I watch a lot of nature shows, right? And there's the sick one, and they'll shove it out there, and the lion just gets it. We have a natural aversion to something that looks sick. And obese people look sick to us. It's just the way it is. It's like a person coughing and something. If someone's really
I
heavy
agree
or
with you, DP. I agree
obese,
with you 100%.
you know what I'm saying? So look, Lizzo can try and do what she wants, but is she gonna get the guy that she really, really wants? And
Apparently, she has it though.
how do you? No, because she's trying to
Didn't
holler
she say,
at Chris Evans and
Anton?
stuff.
Didn't you say she said she was happy with her man?
This is the guy right here. Let me pull him up.
Yeah, he's a good looking dude.
That's the dude.
But he's a nobody. No one knows
So you see, now you're
who he
switching the
is.
thing. So he has to
No,
be
she's
something.
switching
Them
it.
being
All
matter.
the
This is the,
guys that she
this
was,
is
That
the guy
matters.
right here.
all the guys she was interested in up until this guy were famous or basketball players or rich. You think that she just turned on a dime and said, "I'm gonna take Steve, the nobody"? No, he's filler space in the
I see
meantime
you, DP.
while she tries to find Mr. Rich Guy.
Bro, this narrative that these women are going to die alone is a myth. It's not happening. Okay? We got to
So, do
stop
you
that
think
shit.
that? Let me ask you a question. Can we all confirm or not confirm? Do we believe that Lizzo is on her way to be a mogul from a financial perspective?
I think she already is. I think Lizzo is very wealthy. She's
Well,
not
when I
just
say a
rich.
mogul, Jesus Christ. When I say mogul, I'm saying that do you think that she'll wind up becoming a billionaire like Rihanna
Um,
is?
I
No, no,
I think that she could, bro.
no.
Well, I think that the biggest
I
thing for
think she
her
could.
is that she's kind of trapped because if she loses weight, it'll hurt her brand. But all these big chicks have lost weight. Monique, Shaka Khan, who else? Adele. They've all you gotta lose weight or you're gonna die. But
Anton,
Lizzo's
the reason I
brand
don't
is being big. So
the reason I don't
Why
think
do
so
you
is
sound
because
like you
she
ain't
may not have the
you
business
become?
acumen that people like Rihanna has or other successful
She's been
entertainers
able to
has.
leverage whatever it is that she got going on to be great.
Yeah,
Jesus
but
Christ.
to get that B is a whole nother level though. She didn't get a couple of hundreds, but to reach that B, it takes
Yeah,
a
I mean,
lot
a
to be a
couple hundred, in
billionaire.
my opinion, is also mogul status too, though. So
It is,
Is
yeah.
paying money
It
to a
depends what
person?
you're defining it by, but the B, I don't think so.
what'd you say,
well,
David? What'd you say, David?
I said I'm getting mixed signals, and the fact that somebody's successful and got more money makes them a better person, or is supposed to shine a better light on somebody. At the end of the day, she still this is what she is.
You don't.
yeah.
So
I'm not
wait.
understanding
Yes, I think that money matters.
how
Money
Okay.
matters. If you okay, so let's
money.
say this. I know a lot of guys. You said what, fam?
I said money don't change a rock into a gold brick. You just got more money to do stuff. It don't change who you are. So I don't understand. It matters, but it don't matter to change what I see.
It matters.
Money matters.
It
Yeah.
matters,
Y'all,
bro.
Money
y'all have a good
matters.
afternoon. Everybody be
Here,
I'll
good.
take the character. So I got to sit there and have a wife that look good, but it ain't shit internal.
Well, I mean, because I see dudes that be with ain't shit chicks every single day,
yeah,
and they,
that's true.
you know what I'm saying, and they ain't got no
Yeah,
money. So I think that they would be willing to level up. I think I know a lot of guys that be in these chats and stuff will be willing to take that L.
Well, I
well,
just
they
think
have to hear
that
the
Lizzo though she like health matters more than anything else. You can lose all your money, all your cars, all your fame, and as long as you got this body we're given, you can get it back. But she just needs to be healthy for herself, for her
I
family,
agree
for
with
her
that. I don't
friends, before
disagree with
anything
that
else.
aspect of the conversation. I'm just
Neither
saying
do
that
I.
money matters. If we saying that
It
money
does.
ain't mattering, I don't think that that's an
no.
accurate assessment.
I'm not saying money matters, but money shouldn't overshadow somebody's character. Is what I'm saying.
We're
Don't
not
let the
talking
money
about character.
confuse you until they pull.
We're not talking about
Huh?
character. We talking about money and looks. We don't know Lizzo.
Anton, the
We
thing
talking
about
about money. Hold on,
Anton,
wait.
the
Let me
thing,
let me narrow the conversation down because I don't want it to get overly complicated. I'm talking about money and looks. That's it. Just leave the character part out of it because we all know that we don't rock with people in this group on this live based off of the anything, content of the character is the number one thing. So I agree with you on that, David. But what I'm saying is the context of this conversation, we talking about money and looks purely. That's it.
Mm.
So the more money she makes,
Yeah,
she could keep encouraging the wrong message. Is
No, we
that
don't have to agree with it. I'm just saying that
she can make money? Cause
will she die alone? Will she have to buy a dog and die alone?
I think if she can settle for Mr. No Name Dude instead of a rich guy or a powerful guy, then hey, because you know what, men do it all the time. You have guys who are famous and stuff, and they'll just marry some Hooters girl or some girl that's just a regular person. If she
There's
can
plenty of
say,
dudes in the chat that's saying she could be my teddy bear.
yeah, but so you know,
I'm just saying it's hard out here, bro. Inflation is
yeah.
up. People got to work all these hours. I know a lot of dudes that be like, you
what
know
do you
what?
think?
She don't look as bad as I thought she did.
I mean,
I don't know what people.
Lonnie Love got a regular dude, and she seems happy. You know, she's a big girl too. She's a, you know, you need the wheelbarrow to get her in the house too. But it's all
Bro,
good. You know,
most of our aunties is big girls, if we just want to be real.
And
Like
they got a man.
they wasn't
Yeah.
eating the best. They wasn't the healthiest. Most of our aunties is big girls. What's going on, Kyle? What's the word, bro?
What's up, y'all? What's up? How
What's
y'all
your
doing?
thoughts, bro?
I don't see Lizzo becoming a billionaire. It's possible. The only way I could see it is if she like. I think the comparison to Rihanna is like a reach, because you got to think like even just musically, Lizzo doesn't have as big of an audience that Rihanna has. Like Rihanna's musical style was in all different genres, pop,
yeah, it's
rap.
crossover. Yeah,
Fair
had a
enough.
lot of like crossover appeal, and Rihanna, and that gave her staying power in the music industry for like over a decade. And then
I mean,
partnered
Lizzo is almost a decade in.
You think?
She been out since 2013.
But on top since 2013? Like, think
Well,
about,
I don't
like,
think that music is the thing that people make the majority of their money off of.
yeah.
I
That's
think
true.
music is just the vehicle to give you more visibility, and then
Yeah.
you leverage whatever that is in order to
Investments,
make sure that you continue to
endorsements,
run.
all that stuff.
I don't
Yeah,
think
but
that
that's what I'm
music
saying.
matters as far as sales. I think that sales is just a litmus of your popularity. I think that the thing that propels you to be successful is the way that you market yourself once you get that visibility. And she's tapped
Yeah.
into a market of people that is largely still untapped.
There's
Right?
that
I
pun
agree.
again. There's
I
that
agree,
pun,
but
Anton.
but you gotta look at it this way too, though, right? Like there has to be, right, the audience is untapped, but then there also has to be like the backing of something that's already existing to propel her to that level. Like with Rihanna, like you take away Rihanna's LVMH stock, she's not rich. Like 90%
Yeah,
of Rihanna's
but
wealth is
Rihanna ain't.
LVMH stock.
It's levels to rich, right? They both are rich off music because they make the majority of
Yeah,
their money
yeah.
off of shows. However, Rihanna became a mogul off the clothing line. She ain't become a mogul off the music.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so that backing, right? Like most of Rihanna's wealth is in LVMH. So that's the thing that
Right.
backed the untapped market, which
Correct.
was women of color and clothing in different sizes and different
And
skin.
Lizzo just
skin
not getting
tones.
into it though. She just
Yeah,
dropped the line.
yeah, I agree that
All right,
there is
I
this.
mean, it's possible.
Look at
It
this.
goes
Let me
There's
show
this
you. Want to see what the line
there's
look
this
like?
young.
I'm about to show you the line.
Don't show me. Don't.
This is the line. This is the line. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it right
All right,
next to
all
it.
right.
There you go. This is your line. You think about that next time you say something about Lizzo.
All right.
There is this kind of young Gen Z, young millennial like uh audience where they're just all about this, and like it's like a contrarian type of empowerment where they will go, oh, big girls can do backflips just like skinny girls can. It's like
All right, so
they-
let me ask y'all a question. Hold on. Let's rein this in. Have y'all ever slayed a dragon?
Yeah. All right, y'all.
No, be honest. Be
right, y'all.
honest.
it's
Have
about the
Y'all ever
I
slayed a
have.
dragon?
well,
I
yeah,
have.
but it's about the effort. I
Wait,
mean,
wait. Don't skip over
Wait,
it.
listen.
Oh,
Don't
listen.
listen.
Wait.
Let me
Hold
get
on.
let me get my story.
Wait. Let's go and clockwise. Let's go clockwise. We're gonna go with Kyle. Kyle, have you ever slayed a dragon?
No, sir. No, sir.
You've never slayed a dragon.
How big of a dragon we talking about? Nah, man, no, sir.
I don't. But hold on, let me get my guy Nicholas in. Nicholas
No,
says, all
sir.
trolling aside, this is a marketing tactic that she's capitalizing off of it. Yeah, she is. She
Yeah,
is, and
sure.
that's the part that people are missing is that they looking at it as like Lizzo is trash, whatever. No, Lizzo is very smart. She's a lot smarter than people. And shout out to Nicholas. I appreciate you, family, for always holding me down. Lizzo is capitalizing off of an opportunity that other people passed over. So whereas she take all of the L's as far as people making her easy punching bag, the reality is that she's getting a lot of dubs to go along with it. But wait, let's not get away from that. So you slayed a baby dragon. David, have you slayed a dragon before?
I'm engaged to a big girl.
Oh, okay. What? But she don't have to be a dragon just because you're a big girl. When I say a dragon, it could be somebody that may not be ideal,
Oh,
right? Like, okay, you see the girl in the club and you got the bad chick over there, but the lights was getting low and you know the night was getting young and it was about to be over and you just wind up taking that one over there that just was less than ideal.
no, my friend stopped me. Almost.
But you
My
wanted
friend
to.
stopped
You
me. They
almost
kicked me in
did
my
though.
back. I was intoxicated.
Oh no.
Keeping it 1,000. I was in the club intoxicated. I didn't know what I was doing. Thank God for friends.
Vi, did you slay a dragon, bro?
Of course I have. Listen, that shit, I was floating on a water bed. I just,
Oh,
there was more motion in my ocean, bro. It was an experience. I can't lie to
You
you.
put the goggles
It
on,
was,
the little swim
bro,
goggles.
So,
bro.
well,
It
all
was like,
right. It's your turn. It's your turn, Jay. Hey, Jay, it's your
Man,
turn.
we all, we all have, and that look,
No,
it's
not
all
all
about
of us.
convenience.
Not all of
no,
us.
Look.
Not all of us.
I'm gonna state my case
Nope,
here. All
nope.
right.
Listen. You guys can form a group called y'all can form a group called the Dragon Slayers.
The Knights of the Round Table.
Let me show you who all a part of the group. These are the Dragon Slayers. All right. So, but see, if y'all slaying dragons, or if y'all have slayed dragons before, then how can y'all diss Lizzo?
Because we're talking about, are we talking
Lizzo,
about for a relationship
Right.
or just smashing? That's two different things. You know what I'm saying?
You
Are you
might
gonna
have
be
fell in
seen
love
with her
though. You might have
in
fell in
public,
love.
or are you just gonna smash? Is it gonna be daytime when you're with the chick, or is it gonna just be nighttime? That's two different things.
Yeah.
And you see, Anton, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I can't relate. I'm
The
very
2
bad.
a.m. specials, was
No,
2
I
a.m.
can't
no.
relate.
I'm
I
gonna
The
tell
can't
you,
bars,
but let me
relate.
man,
tell you
man,
one of the
no.
biggest things. It's not that I diss people, because I just like vibes. I just like being around dope people. I don't care what you look like or none of that, right? The thing for me is that, first of all, I've never had a one night stand ever in my entire life. Like I've always been too scared of what that chick got up under them leggings. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of monster she holding under there. I've always been very, very particular about the people that I align with. So for me, I've never even gotten to the point to where I've even considered it. So it's just not been a thing.
You never got criticized for
I never got criticized for what?
you always questioned. Like you never just go willy-nilly into a situation, because I got criticized for the same thing, for having questions. Like if I didn't really know her or like her, why
Yeah.
would I engage in that? The friends
But see,
around me
how can
would
you
criticize
question?
me for not just doing it.
See, my thing has always been, listen, I came up in an era where Magic Johnson announced that he got AIDS.
Yeah, me too.
That
Yeah.
scared the shit out of me. Like, I come from a family that we never brought home babies. We was never baby daddies. So that was the standard. And I've always been very, very careful. And I've always had a higher standard for myself as far as like, I just never I never just thought that randoms is just worthy of me. I've always thought that I was a shit, if we just want to be real. And like, maybe I wasn't the shit at certain times in my life, but in my mind, I've always held myself to a higher standard, so I just never thought that any chick can just get dick from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you gonna have to be a whole nother type of certain type of person to ever even be in my circle. I didn't even let dusty, zesty chicks in my circle, so it was just different for me because I never wanted to align myself with anybody that wasn't dope. You know what I'm saying? So I had to know you to an extent. I had to know you in some way, shape, or form. It had nothing to do with, entirely what you look like or anything like that, but it had to be some kind of vibe. And so I wasn't just going to slay a random dragon for the sake of slaying a dragon. But y'all different than me, so we all different.
Nah, bro. The risk is too high. I agree.
Nah. I would always.
They say I've ever been around a dope dragon.
There was always girls who would be so call it in your friend zone. You know what I'm saying? Bigger girls who were.
It's a really good question too.
Friend zone.
Listen,
and,
my dragon was dope. She had a nice smile. She had a pretty face.
I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. I think that you was seeing through your little head than your big head, bro. I think you was seeing things with rose-colored glasses. All right, so let's get back. Let's get back to the conversation. They said they don't believe me. I'm real. Nobody could just come in my circle. Why y'all think I'm so particular about the people I rock with today? Anton, Tia Cooper, or Lizzo? I take Tia.
Who's Tia Cooper? I don't know.
She a basketball player. She's sexy.
Oh, okay.
She nice looking. I take Tia Cooper. But see, at the same time, I'm not looking for. I don't need no money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, Lizzo probably got more bread than me. I don't know. I'm gonna say Lizzo probably got more bread than me. But at the same time, I don't necessarily. I'm gonna buy the Pistons one day, so I don't really need no bread. I'm not looking to be taken care of. I'm not looking to be her baby daddy. Y'all real quiet over there about slaying these dragons. That shut all of this conversation down.
Nah, ain't nobody slaying any dragons.
Do men have double standards? Are we having double standards?
What you mean?
The expectations that we have for women versus the expectations that, or how we really live. The expectations that we think women have for us.
Well, I mean, as far as like dating or relationships or what?
Yeah, as far as relationships
in general. I mean, double standards. I guess the difference is that men, we don't mind double standards that don't benefit us. We acknowledge them that they're there, but then women don't like the ones that don't benefit them. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's
but it don't matter. But still, do they exist?
Of course. Well, I believe so.
Yeah.
So,
should Lizzo find love?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all pausing on all of these questions.
Well, but to me, relationships aren't about love, though. First, it's about duty,
for women,
honor,
it is.
respect, and then love comes afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't working out, is it?
Huh?
For women, it may be about love.
Well, Anton, for me,
and that's why they leave most of the time.
What do you say, Vi? What'd you say, Vi?
Yeah, for me personally, like, I believe double standard exists, but for me, I hold women or people that come into my life on the same standard I hold myself. Like, for example, I'm in a gym right now trying to work out. I expect you to come to the table in some kind of shape. You don't have to be like a bikini model or none of that, but I expect that. And
but that's reasonable because you are who you attract, though.
Yeah, but I also make decent money. I ain't want no broke bitch. It's a requirement for me. I ain't trying to be your. I don't want to.
But see, I mean, again, you are who you attract. You don't have. See, I can't say that you have a double standard because you are doing the thing that you expect. That's not a double standard to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't ask for things that I can't provide myself. Like for me, I can't cook. I have no interest in it. I order all the time. For a woman, cooking for me is not a priority. I don't care. It's not something I order out. I don't give a fuck about shit like that. So it's not important to me. Yeah. For other people, I can't tell them how to run their relationships or whatever. But for some people, it's important. But I personally don't ask for things I can't provide. Or that I don't bring to the table.
I think that a good example would be something like body count, right? Body count pops up in all these circles or whatever. And I know guys that care so much about body count, even though they got a lot of bodies, right? And yes, women control access to sex, so like a woman's body count, like she's giving it up, whereas guys got to get it, right? But I say body count shouldn't keep you up at night because you will never know what a woman's true body count is because she can just not tell you what it is.
I
There's
can
no
tell.
unless you've been in
I
bed
can
with her
tell.
every time that she's ever fucked. Sorry,
You'll
stupid
tell.
guy.
You'll be
I
You
able
can
to
never
tell,
tell.
know.
bro.
So
I'm
what are you
like
You'll be
stressed
the
out
able to
about it
tell.
for?
I'm the
You
body
know what I'm
count
saying?
whisperer, bro. I can tell.
You'll be able to tell.
I could tell,
So,
man. I can tell.
well,
I
like I
can
said,
listen.
I got
I can
friends.
tell.
I got friends from college who were girls that ran through the whole wrestling team and football team, and they're married to dudes who just
The dude
they don't
couldn't
even
That
tell.
know.
doesn't
I
mean
can
that dude
tell.
doesn't know.
That's because
That
the
doesn't mean
dude,
he can't
listen,
tell.
and that's cool for them. And I'm not trying to change that. I'm
Yep.
saying that I can tell.
Anton's like Highland
I'm
Landis.
telling you, bro. Listen, listen. I had this argument on
It
Lapeef
always
Let's Talk,
manifests.
and Logic was like, my shout out to my dog Logic. Logic said, "Man, you ain't gonna know enough about a girl within the first few hours or whatever after you meet her." I said, "Yes, I will, bro. I know. I can figure out everything about a woman by sitting down with her for 15 minutes, bro. I ain't gonna know exactly like where she work and all of that, but I can get a really good idea of
Roundabout.
who she is as a person, how whether or not she promiscuous. You can't fool me. I don't care
Yes, but
what kind of presentation you put
Anton.
on. If you sit
It
down
comes
with a
out. It
woman
always
long enough and
Yes,
you know
yes,
how to interact with her,
but would you say that your awareness or that your ability to read people, I mean, it's extraordinary. You aren't the ordinary average dude. You know what I'm saying? I
well,
mean,
the
you're
only reason I'm not
successful.
average is
No,
because I'm intentional about interacting with people on a regular
Well,
basis. So
but
I've
but
dealt
I
with
would
enough
say that
people.
like oftentimes because I'm a people person, I'm an extrovert, so I read people really well too. So I'll be in meetings at work or whatever, and I'll be talking to a coworker who will be in the same meeting, and he'll have a completely different like summation of a person, but because that piece
Well,
doesn't have
but you
the
also got to
ability
take
to
into
pick up on.
consideration. You got to take into consideration what he's looking for. So, like, if you're in a hiring meeting, right, and
Mhm.
you're an engineer and he's human resources, and then another guy is they brought him in as the token black guy, and he's head of cultural diversity and inclusion and some crap like that, right? They're all looking for different things in a candidate. So you may, in particular, be looking at his engineering expertise, but I may be looking at whether or not he's going to be a cultural fit, and is this dude going to be a whistleblower, and is he going to be a tattletale every single time he run into the thing, right? Your questions are going to lead you down a certain path, whereas my questions are going to give me a completely different sense of what this person is, right? So it just depends on what you're looking for in a specific candidate, right?
But do
Because I'm the type of person that I'm never looking to really I'm never ever unless it's my wife, I'm not looking to sleep with her. So a lot of these dudes is walking around with rose colored glasses,
yeah, that's what I
and
mean.
so
Is
they
that you don't
leading with
have
they dick.
that
Well,
average
let me tell you,
view.
they lead with they cock. And what happens is after the literal millisecond after they get their nut off, they view toward her change. It's like they took a
Yep.
limitless pill, they open up, they wake up, oh shit, what the fuck am I laying with? You know what I'm saying? And so
Mm-hmm.
that's my point, is that people can only see as far as their intentions. And because my ability to see and talk to people is objective, and I'm looking to understand them instead of looking to make them do something or anything like that, it's easy for me to be able to see through all of the bullshit, and I can
Mm-hmm.
actually extract what it is that I need to extract to understand what you are and who you are, where you come from, what your background is, your intentions. And you're not going to be able to tell the exact number, but I can tell. I can tell in
Yeah,
a
you can
general
tell within
sense
a
whether you've been
so
out there and
reasonable
you've been
margin.
getting buzzed down,
Yeah.
bro.
use that throughout your appropriate life with everything.
Everything.
Have an open mind to see what's actually being shown.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
100%. So it's easy for
So
me.
this is the most important thing.
You said what's the what? What'd you say,
I
David?
say your intentions mean everything.
No.
I said the intentions is important when you're looking.
Oh, when you're looking, yeah, because you start to look at things objectively, right? Because I'm not checking for a chick as far as trying to get with her. My conversation is going to be a lot different than a dude that's just
Hmm.
trying to bust her down.
Yep.
It's going to be completely different.
Yeah, and I don't think that a lot of women are actually used to dealing with men that aren't trying to smash. You know what I mean? It kind of throws them off a little bit because, I'm engaged now, and a lot of my single female coworkers will talk or whatever, and like, there's no look. I got a girl, so what am I gonna
Well,
try and
here's the
flirt with
key
you
though,
for?
and this is the
You know what
thing
I'm
that
saying?
single
And
guys,
it's
here's the
hmm?
key. This is the thing that single guys need to really, really understand. Even if you single and you want to bust her down, you got to not give a fuck about busting her down.
Hmm.
You gotta not care. You cannot be that hard up. You can like her, but don't be desperate. You can be interested in her, but don't be overzealous. And so you just gotta really just be on some chill junk. Like, yo, I'm not. When you go out as a single guy, stop going out to try to find somebody to smash. Go out just to chill, have a good time, and then you're able to truly be able to see people for who they are. And if you just so happen to, if you that guy, then whatever's gonna play out, it's gonna play out anyway. But when you just walking out, just chill and objective, your conversation and your vibe is different, and she's gonna be way more attractive to you because women, we don't give them enough credit. They can sense when a dude want to smash. They know if you want to smash immediately. They know the difference between a dude that's desperate, hard up, and want to smash, a dude that's probably a lot more introverted and not usually, not used to talking to girls. They know every type of guy that's going to approach them, and they can read that within the first few minutes of talking to you. It's not hard for them to figure it out. So what you going to have to do is master who you are. So when you coming up to a woman and you kicking it with her, the objective is not that. So you able to see clearly and you really able to make that connection because you plan this thing for the long term. You're not playing it for the immediate use.
Hmm.
Because the long-term use of that woman may not even be to bust her down. She may wind up being a person that may be your wingman. She may be the person that you wind up hiring. She may wind up being your best friend. She may be the person that could, you know what I'm saying, add value to your life in so many different ways. But we limit women to their pussy, and as a result, we don't get the true value out of them that they really able to give us. And so when people start to remove the need and the desperation for sex out of the equation, they'll get way more out of women. And the women will love them for it. They will adore you for it. They will literally treat you like a god and push you on a pedestal. And as a result, they'll benefit from that because they understand that the best version of them is being up under you. It's up under your wing because you are the man that's going to empower them to be the best version of themselves. And that's all they want. They'll give you everything, but they understand that they benefit as a result of being up under you. But most guys don't see that because they so busy focused on what it is that they dick is feeling like instead of paying attention to what it is that the long-term vision is. The women come with it. You don't have to chase women. Let me stop, bro. This is, you know what I'm
I have
saying?
a question, Anton.
This ain't a dating podcast, bro.
I have a question. So, do you remember when Monique lost like 130 pounds? Do you
Yeah.
remember? So she lost all the weight, and there's a clip because remember that Monique had her whole first like couple years of comedy was I don't trust skinny baby bitches and fuck skinny bitches. Sorry to cuss, but and
Mhm.
then she went on the reel. What's the one with Lonnie Love? That's the reel, right?
I have no idea. I've never watched the real.
I
Okay,
think so.
y'all know who Lonnie Love is. She's on the
I
show
think
with
so.
Garcelle Bouvet and all of them. So there's a clip that was viral like a couple years ago, and it was when Monique had just lost the weight. So she went from like 300 pounds to like 190 pounds or 180 pounds. And Lonnie Love called her out because Lonnie Love's big, was like, weren't you the one that was basically kind of was trying to check her? Do you think that Lizzo's gonna inevitably at some point, because of old age or whatever, when she's 45,
If
50, is gonna
Lizzo
have
was
to lose
around
the
me,
weight?
if Lizzo was
What do
around
you?
me, even as just a friend, as a homie, If Lizzo was around me, Lizzo would be the best version of herself.
But what I'm saying is, how do you think that moment is gonna go? Because her brand is so invested in her being big,
But
right? Like she
Not
had a
necessarily.
video.
She can evolve that.
Well, no, because she had a video working out. She was
I
doing the
remember.
battle ropes, and she got savaged for it. Just like that Tess
Hey,
Holiday,
David, I'm gonna
that
drop
big
you
fat
down for a
girl.
quick second. Let me see what's going on out here.
You know what I'm saying?
no, but
So
can I ask you a question?
And let me get Stefan up in here. Let me see what his thoughts are. There's my dog. What's going on, big bro? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Stefan. I can't hear you, bro.
Wait, can you hear me yet?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
there you are.
Oh, I got a manual mute button. Yo, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was agreeing with everything y'all was saying. You keep going.
Well, no, I want to know what your thoughts are, Stefan.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm used to StreamYard. I don't even know how to like move my camera and shit
Yeah,
on
it's a
this
little
one.
different. You look regular. You cool. You good.
Well, first off, you want me to get on the Dragon Slayer thing real quick, or
Yeah,
because I
whatever
don't
you
want
want
to,
to say. You know.
I don't want
And
to
I don't care
derail
what
the
you
whole
say.
stream.
I don't care
I'm gonna
what
try
you
to keep
say,
it
bro.
concise though.
Anton should have a "Don't Slay
I-
Dragon" shirt that you made.
I don't care
Out of
what you say. You can say whatever
Anton,
you want to say, big bro.
oh, I'm gonna be real with you, Anton. Out of out of uh out of 51 chicks, right? And I'm 33, so this is not. I don't think that's. I don't think I don't consider myself a hoe. I feel like that's an
You
average
said
number for a dude
51.
in his 30s. Yeah, out of 51, right? Oh, no more than 3 were dragons, and I'm being generous. I think one, and I'll run down the list. One, it was like a 2-man. So my roommate was taking down the friend. He
Oh, so
already
you
knew
was
her. I
running
Oh, he was the
interference.
wingman.
You was
He
taking.
was
You was
Yeah,
taking
Goose.
it.
He was
but the thing
Goose.
is, my friends know I don't do the grenade thing. So I don't. I'll tell you up front, if the chick that's next to your chick is ugly, I'm not even entertaining it. The only reason I entertain it in that situation, that was like I was maybe this was like 2013
You know,
maybe. Like I
51
was
is a
still,
lot of girls, bro.
but I'm 33. I don't think that's
51 is a
crazy.
lot of women, bro.
All these other dudes running around with triple digits, bro. So
It's don't make
you
it
know,
any less. No, most guys do not got triple digits. Most
not
guys,
most, not most,
Most guys have less than 10.
not most.
Yeah.
I would say most dudes got less than
Well,
10.
Anton, real quick before I get to my story, I think the body count thing, the reason it's so skewed is because it's factoring in 3 or 4 different tiers of men. So incels,
True. I
average
agree.
dudes, slightly above average dudes, and
I
then
agree.
outliers. There are 4 different tiers. When you mix them up, you're going to get a bunch of single digits dudes. You're going to get a bunch of dudes in the teens and 20s. You're going to get dudes in the 30s, 40s, 50s. Then you're going to get outliers in the 60s, 100 and up. So when you
But if you above 20, if you above 20,
You probably an outlier.
no. If you above 20, you have to be intentional.
Yeah, well, most of this was in my college days.
Yeah, that makes
And mind
sense.
you, I went to one of the big, like when I was in undergrad, if you include like the off-campus kids, the grad students and all that, I
Yeah,
think
see the
my whole
way.
campus, it almost had 30,000 people all together. So I went to
Yeah,
a
I mean that
super
makes
big
sense.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and it was and I'm from Philly, so I was in a big city. I
yeah.
had friends at other big schools, Penn
But at the
State.
same time, because I've
So I
had
mean,
conversations with you, you're able to communicate more effectively. You have confidence.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of guys don't have
and
that.
people think how I talk online is how I talk to chicks. It's not.
No.
Half my
I
channel,
know
I'm
that
arguing with
that's not the
incels that
case.
hate me. That's
I'm
not
just
how I
saying
talk to
your
women in real
ability to
life.
be able to
Yeah.
communicate effectively, your confidence,
No,
even when you want to. Like if you don't cam up a whole lot, right? But when you jump on,
nah.
you're very
I came up
intentional.
when I'm
You
talking
able
to
to.
chicks.
Yeah, but I'm just
When
saying
I
that
call into the
you have a
finance show, I came
different.
up. Yeah.
I can tell when a guy has no problem getting women, right? But the same way that you can, because I've seen you identify it multiple times, is the same way that I can identify dudes that ain't like that.
Yeah,
We know what's up. Real talk. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But in my case, that one dragon or whatever that I slayed, and I'm using it just for the sake of the argument. That was an exception. I wasn't going out of my way to approach her. That was She did the reverse of what some dudes do when they date up and they use their social circle to get access to a girl that they couldn't really approach in just out on the street. And then she
Mhm.
meets them and she gives them a chance because she met them in a warm environment. That situation was different. I didn't go out, what I mean, I didn't see her in a house party and go and dance with her and bag her. I actually liked her personality and the sex was good. And then the other Dragon Slayer, that was also a similar situation. Now, it wasn't a two-man, it was like a group thing. It was like, because I had 4 roommates at the time.
Yeah.
Similar situation. I liked the chick's personality. One of my friends was like kind of flaking on her or whatever. And I think I hit her up at a party and I had the option of staying at the party or seeing her because I already knew her personality. She was one of the most feminine chicks. She was, I think, Nigerian or something, dark skin. She was big, but like sex was good. Head, everything, A1, femininity, all that. But I didn't go out of my way to approach her. And speaking to the guy in the middle, he made a great point earlier when he said the thing about Lizzo and how, and somebody else rebutted him and said, "Oh, well, you see guys in the supermarket with big chicks all the time. They're conflating different tiers of skinny men.
Yeah.
Just because you see a skinny, you'll see skinny
No,
men that
he
look
was
better than me
I mean, I
with women
didn't
that
hear him
I think
talking
are
nothing.
invisible."
I didn't hear
Oh
him
no,
talking or anything, but he looked like a really decent looking guy though.
yeah.
Like the
So
guy
my
that I
thing
seen
is,
today.
the guys that he mentioned, they were probably in situations like me. They met that girl. It could have been one of two things. They could have loved her personality, femininity, met her in a warm environment, mutual friends, same school, work, whatever. Or they could have met her when she was in better shape.
Yeah.
Maybe
That
something
happens a
happened.
lot.
That chick I brought up in a stream before where she offered me money to be a stay-at-home dad or whatever.
Yeah.
And mind you, I don't consider her a baby mama because she's divorced. So she's divorced, but also the father is still in his child's life. Her son, he's like a biracial. What her she it's a black girl, but she had a white dude or whatever.
Mhm.
So it's kind of tongue in cheek with the whole stay at home dad thing. But and she's not a big girl either. She's like a regular chick. But I just say that to say you have a chick that's not even big, right? Divorced, father still in the life, so that's really not an issue for me. She's literally offering me money because, and mind you, I make 65K. I know a lot of chicks that aren't even big that would be fine with that. And then you'll have obese chicks that'll turn me down, and I wouldn't even go out of my way to approach them. So the thing is, these chicks like Lizzo or the chicks that call in Kevin Samuels, they have the same standards as the chicks that are eights
Yeah.
and
As
nines.
a cute chick. Yep.
So
Yep.
their prices
I don't think
themselves
so.
out in
No,
the
no, no, no,
market.
no, no, no.
No, but
Hold
you
on,
don't
hold on.
go that.
I'm gonna tell you where
So
you're wrong.
look, they can
I'm gonna
still get a skinny dude. They can get men
I'm
that
gonna
look
tell you
better
where
than
you're
me. That's
wrong.
not my thing though. That's not my
They
issue.
don't have the
They
same
can.
standards.
I will
They don't
never
have the
dispute
same
that.
standards. They have the same preferences. It's a difference.
I don't know.
They got the same preference.
But I guess here's the
No,
thing
but the
That's
only
that
very
reason I say
accurate.
standard, Anton, is
Some of them will
because
refuse.
and I have receipts. I've posted over 40 chicks. I have almost 300 videos on my channel. I have DMs with my picture in the drum, pictures with me holding my hand around chicks, me kissing the chick, kissing me, my girlfriend. Like, I have friends with Bennett. I have literally have so many receipts, and literally these big chicks will see my channel and
Mhm.
say, "Oh, what girl will want to lay up under you?" Mind you, out of all the chicks I've ever posted on my channel, only maybe one of them is even slightly bigger than average. So obese women, I get what you're saying as a baseline. Yes, all women have the same preferences, just like average dudes will want the same women that I talk to.
Right.
And just like dudes that are rated higher than me will be attracted to some of the women that I talk to. And some people will say, I date up. And you're not a real educated Tyrone and blah, blah, blah. You're a 6. You're not an 8. You're a normie. I've heard it all. But my thing is, these chicks that I'm posting that are clearly not obese, and these chicks make money. A lot of these women, like I said, I dropped out, but I met so many women from great schools. and you know, I work for a pretty good company. Of course, I'm gonna meet hella attractive women that make more money than me just because of my social circle and acquaintances.
Right.
So these big chicks having the preference is one thing, but they're sticking to it hard line. They think they have the leverage that an 8 or 9 does, so they're sticking to it hard.
Well,
So guys
on
like
top of
me,
that,
I'm like, if
But
I'm
you
gonna
don't.
choose
Let
between
me
a
ask you a
skinny chick
question,
with
Steph.
money and a big chick with money, I'm gonna take the skinny chick with money that's more reasonable. Literally, when I approach pretty chicks at parties, the conversation is so smooth.
Let me
If
ask you.
I
Let me
approach
ask you a question, Seth.
a
Let
big
me ask you a
chick,
question, Seth.
they'll give me trouble.
Let me
Literally,
ask
I'm
you a
not
question.
lying.
No,
I'm not
I
lying.
believe you.
I feel you on
I'm
that.
not disputing it. Let me ask you a question, bro. And then I do want to get because is it American man? I want to make because I haven't heard you speak either. Let me ask you a question. You don't worry about like because I'm sure you protect yourself and stuff. You don't worry about becoming so disconnected from the possibility of being with one girl. Like you don't ever worry about
Oh
that.
no, I'm chill now. That's why I call myself purple pill because majority of my body count was in my 20s. Like, you know what I mean? Like in my mid 20s.
Yeah.
So in college, I actually had more girlfriends. So when I was in like freshman, sophomore year, I was like blue pill, quote unquote. So I was like more emotional, the nice guy, and all this stuff. I was more stable. I didn't have no rotations, and really, I never really did that because I'm kind of even when I was single, I'm kind of like a one or two chicks at a time because I just don't have the mental stamina to entertain like more than 3 chicks at once.
You a
So,
better
but
man than
my
me.
thing is, yeah. But my
I don't
thing
got
is,
the. I don't have the mental.
after my mid,
I don't have the mental stamina to entertain myself.
well, the
no, I
thing
feel you.
too that's about these bigger girls is like I'm 41, so I remember it was a thing back in the 80s and the 90s where there was a cute girl that was kind of mean, and then there was the bigger girls who were nice. Like that was their selling point is they had a good attitude. You have a big girl, but she was cool. You know what I'm saying? Now I find that the big girls got the same attitude as the cute girls do. It's like, nah,
Even worse.
you ain't got the looks to be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
But see, I
that's
don't
why
see any
historically,
girls. I don't see girls, big, small, skinny, fat, whatever. None of them have an attitude with me.
yeah, but that and talking
No,
Wait,
about
we're not
Anton.
trying to
That's
get at them though.
average
Anton.
dudes in
Anton,
general.
you know why? Hold on, Anton.
You also
Ron
married
Wills
too.
has this term,
Yeah.
That don't mean
select
nothing,
men and
bro.
not
Let me tell you something. Girls are more
No,
attracted.
Anton. They
Hold on,
don't
wait, wait,
they
wait,
don't
wait,
treat
wait, wait, wait,
everybody
wait,
like
wait.
that. That's the thing.
Girls
They
are
treat
more
a regular
attracted
dude.
to
Oh,
married
my bad.
dudes than they are
that's
single
true.
guys.
That's true.
But
Since
the,
I
Yeah, I
got
agree.
engaged,
Yeah, I agree.
no,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
but the
Ever
point
since
is,
I got
you're
engaged,
not.
girls are
They
all
know
over
you're not
me.
trying to get with them.
All right, so
They
wait,
know
wait,
you're
hold
not
on.
trying to.
American male. Let me hear what you got to say, bro.
About the Lizzo topic.
Whatever you want to say, whatever you feel like you need to say.
I First off, let me say I agree with the brother with the headset on that. A lot of times, bigger women don't understand that when you go out and you see a man with a bigger woman, it's almost always she pre-qualified herself. And it's usually with her attitude. You know, literally the only dragon I've ever slayed because I've only slayed one dragon. She worked
How
with
many
me,
girls you been
and
with?
I've been with 7 women.
Okay.
And the one dragon I've ever slayed, cause I'm a like relationship type of dude, but the one dragon I've ever slayed, and she was one of 3 women that I've ever like we just doing this, you know, but she was cool, like she was a nice woman and she took care of me, and then later on I found out she was a freak, so then I'm like, why would I stop talking to her? But she
How you find out she
pre-qualified
was a freak
herself
though?
by by digging in, you know. She was a cool lady. She was
I
cool
mean,
as
some
hell.
chicks is
And,
just you just bring it out. You can manifest it yourself. That don't mean they might be green.
well, I don't know. She was green. Like the freaky shit that I did with her. Excuse me. The freaky things that I did with her was like me like bringing it up and like trying to. It was like peer pressure. You know, it was like, oh, we should do this, and she was,
You
I don't
finessed her.
know.
Okay.
Yeah, type of thing. But
So you
um,
finessed her?
Nah, she was cool, man. I liked her. I just couldn't be seen outside with her. but she was cool. She was cool. Like she was a good woman. And honestly, if she didn't have to wait, I would have stayed with her for real. Like she was probably the best woman I ever been with, honestly. As far as like how I was treated as a man and how my manhood was acknowledged, you know.
I don't see how y'all just be out here slaying dragons, bro.
I don't be out. That's the thing,
We
though.
don't.
This is my one dragon. The one dragon locked away in
I
my
think you got
dungeon.
more than one dragon, bro.
I swear
And he
to
did.
God,
We not talking about wife.
on all my honor. On all my honor.
So you
one
telling
dragon.
me that every chick of all 7, 6 of them was like top notch?
Wait, so what is a dragon a fat girl or a dragon is
A dragon
just
is just an undesirable girl.
Yeah,
A
it could be
generally
size,
undesirable
it could be
girl.
face, it could just be. Ugh.
okay?
It means sub
Then I
5,
probably
below a
say
5,
I
below
probably
a
say
5
two
out of
Oh,
10.
dragons.
no.
Two
I don't got no
dragons.
dragon.
Two dragons. Then
How
I
many?
slayed two dragons. Two out of the 7 that I slayed. It was
I think
two.
it's got to be more than that, bro.
No, bro.
No,
Nah.
that's realistic.
I usually go for track stars, so they be
Steph,
slim, you
stop,
know.
bro.
I be
No,
I
Yeah.
go for
Anton, hold on. Anton, I'm not
Steph,
speaking
you
for
messing
me.
it up,
No,
bro.
Anton,
I
Anton.
don't got no dragons, bro.
Anton, I'm not speaking for
You
me
lying.
right now.
I ain't
Hold
speaking
on.
for
I'm not
you
saying
either. I'm
you
saying
can
you
say
gotta
I'm an
let me.
outlier.
You gotta let
I was
me
just
pull
gonna
this
say
out, Steph. You gotta
because
let
I
me.
think what he was just talking about when he said
Steph
2 out
is
of
messing it
7
up,
was
bro.
no Anton. I'm just say one sentence. I'm gonna let you go because I want you to land the plane. All I'm gonna say, I know a lot of dudes that are 6s, right? And they might have 10, 20 bodies. They're not either extreme. They hit all 6s and then a couple 7s, maybe
Yep.
an 8,
Yeah,
maybe a
that's
5. A lot of
yeah.
dudes are in that middle.
Mhm.
They might hit a lot of chicks with an okay body and their face is average, or chicks with an average face and a
And a
crazy
flying
body. So
body.
she
Yeah,
might be
that's
like a
right.
7, or like she might be skinny with a super pretty face. Like I'm not saying everybody's like me and oh I only hit 7s or but it's a lot of dudes. They hit a lot of 6s. So these big chicks, if they want to stick to that hard line, you have dudes like me who I'm gonna be like, all right, I'll take the skinny chick that's nicer and she has money too. And then you have dudes below me who are like,
But this whole
I'll take the 6.
conversation is
And then you
look,
have dudes below that who are like, shit, I'll
But
take the 5. I'd rather have a 5 than an obese chick that's a 3. So all I'm
but
gonna
but I,
say is big
but
I
chicks,
think
but
something
y'all are
Larry can
talking.
said
stick to
though.
that hard
Look,
line if y'all want. That's
If
all
he's
I'm
a
saying.
girlfriend,
So
if he's a girlfriend type of guy, that
Yeah,
makes a lot of
don't be.
sense, right?
but
Because you
Yeah,
got to
but
think.
we're
How
You got
going
to
off
think.
of
how
the.
old is he? How old are
I'm
you?
20. I'm
You would.
24. I literally
You
just turned
24
24.
years old.
Yeah,
Wait a
yeah,
yeah,
minute.
he
Wait a
young,
minute.
yeah.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
24, and you went to college, right?
No, I didn't go to college. But unlike most men my age, I'm focused on like building right now. So like I haven't even dated in a while. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm saying.
like I'm like on pause, literally. So but what I was saying was like I think what's the man's with the headset name? What's your name, brother? Because
AJ.
I keep referring.
Oh,
AJ,
Stefan.
like AJ said, what he said was accurate. Where it's like I usually go for like 6s and 7s. Like I stay in there. I've dated one like 9-ish. You know, like and she wasn't even that pretty. She was like a 7, but like everybody wanted her because she was popular. You know,
But the
like
but the man said, but what you said about you being a relationship type dude, and even the chick that the one was a dragon, you didn't wife her because of that. It makes a lot of sense. Like,
yeah,
because if you're looking at girls that you're gonna be sleeping with as, oh, this is gonna be my girl, it's more likely that she's not gonna be a dragon because you're not
right,
gonna wife up a dragon because that's your frame. You want a relationship
exactly.
type dude. Like same with me. Like I never been with a dragon, but I was in a relationship all through college.
Mhm.
So when everybody else was getting dragons
Look,
in college, I was wiped up.
I,
So you know what
Yeah,
I
I'm saying?
think
Like if you're a
we're
relationship
dismissing
guy,
the
it's very
fact.
easy to avoid dragging.
I think that we're dismissing the fact that there's a lot of dudes who will just take anything that they can get, and who
right.
are just
Yeah,
lazy
of
and will go
course.
for 2s and
There you
3s.
go.
Look,
But
it
wait,
seems
yeah,
like everyone
AJ.
on this panel's got
That's
standards.
the
I
problem with
got standards,
American.
Well,
but
AJ,
what's that?
I agree with you. But
Yeah.
Lizzo, they don't want those men. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lizzo and all the
I
big girls
don't
falling into Kevin
believe the
Samuels,
majority of what's going
they're
on this panel right
rejecting
now.
those
What
men
you
for
talking
guys
about?
like me who
No,
see them
but
as invisible.
Somebody, listen.
They'll
The
wait
big
around for
somebody
Kyle
got
who
to
doesn't
say
even
it.
know they
It might
exist.
as well
look,
be me. The
Say
big
it.
homie got to say it. I don't believe the majority of what's happening, what's being said on this panel right now, bro.
All right, go through it categorically,
Yeah, go
item
through a
by
category.
item.
Yeah.
What
I'm
don't
gonna
you
leave
believe?
Steph out of this because Steph got his own channel with his own receipts. Let's just completely remove Steph out of this conversation, right? And I know Steph, and I've already kicked it with him on. I already know who he is, right? Are y'all telling me that y'all just regularly busting down 7, 8s, and 9s?
no,
No.
no,
No,
But think about it
no,
this way, but
no. That's a small
like what
percentage. Here,
Americans
here.
get.
We're conflating things. We're conflating things.
Yeah, we're definitely complaining.
Everyone.
Okay, somebody help
Okay,
me.
okay,
Help me to.
okay.
Okay, no. Let's do it like this.
you
How many
you
8s and 9s y'all done bust down?
one,
Quite a
probably
few.
one,
You said quite a few?
one.
Quite a few.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me get these super chats out the way. Let's see. Show us a pic because I'm sick of y'all men saying fine women. Saying y'all get fine women and we see it's a whole roach. So wait. AJ, you said quite a few. How many is quite
Yeah,
a few?
a few. I would say college, grad school, above was sevens and above, or like just 8s and 9s.
7s and aboves.
I would say 10, 12.
Well, 7 and above, then it's like,
Like just
come
on
on.
some random, I just ran into you, I'm about to bust you down type junk, or we in a
No,
relationship?
no. Well,
Again, that's
so
conflating
so
things.
3 in
I'm asking.
relationships, and then the other
I'm
ones.
trying to get understanding.
This is in things like the college circle. So classmates that I had, or like friends, my friends, uh, friends, or just people that I knew. But I don't do the whole go out in the club and get chicks thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
that's
just
not.
not my scene. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you
But in
catch it.
college, there's just girls you had class with, girls that you were doing like an extracurricular
So
activity
you didn't
with,
buzz.
and
How many of them you said you didn't buzz down?
like
What's it?
11, 12.
I believe that. I believe that. They're not that hard to
You
get,
okay?
bro.
So you
Beautiful
believe it,
women aren't
American
that.
man?
Beautiful
I'm
women
Yeah,
not.
aren't
I'm
dude,
that
not gonna
hard
look,
to
say it.
look,
get,
look.
bro.
I'm
Jesus Christ! What is
yeah,
happening
look,
right here?
Beautiful women are
but
not hard, bro. They're not
yeah,
hard. You all you
and the
gotta
thing
do is
is,
be
I'm
funny and
six,
I'm not.
I'm
I'm
six
not saying
foot
I
charismatic.
agree
three
with
Not
that.
too.
I'm
Look,
the hold
I'm
on,
s-
wait. You
not
telling me that beautiful women not hard? I'm the flyest motherfucker on the panel.
nines and above,
Hold on,
sure.
let's
But
be
like,
clear. Hold on, wait a minute.
no, bro, because you gotta
Hold on,
understand, a lot of beautiful women are regular ass girls.
hold on. You talking to the
Like
flyest motherfucker on the panel.
they work at
So
Target.
that's you trying to convince me. I'm trying to understand y'all. Y'all please help me to understand these women that's just y'all just busting down regularly.
Anton, I'll put it this. I'll use myself, right? I have a very low amount of bodies. I was with one chick from 17 to
I believe
26.
you.
I would say that she was an 8. I was only with a couple other chicks after that, and one of them was more of a plain Jane, and the other one was bad. So if you know,
But that's more regular for most guys,
but
and
that's
I
what I'm saying. A
believe
lot
you.
of guys. If you're a guy that's a relationship type of guy, you're gonna
Right.
Bro,
prioritize
hold
women
on,
that look
You
better
can't
because
nod
you're
your head.
only
You
looking.
24, bro. What you mean you
What
didn't
you mean?
yeah, I'm a
I'll be
relationship
30
type of
this
cat.
year.
I'm
I
not talking to
am.
you. My man
I
is
am.
nodding his head at the bottom talking about yeah.
Yes, I am though. I am. I've
I mean,
most of
it's
the
not that
women I've
hard
been
to. I'm
with,
just saying
You
it's
know
not that hard
what?
to believe.
I
Your
was in
See
relationship
y'all
long
guy.
term
listen. Y'all talking to the wrong one. Because I will fly to your city and see what y'all really about.
All right,
I will
let's
come
go.
to y'all city, bring my camera, and take y'all out and see
Pull
what
up.
y'all really about.
No, but
I
you
swear
gotta
to God,
go.
bro, I
You
swear to
gotta
God
go
on
to
my
like
father's
Walmart or
grave,
something. You
I
know what
will
I'm saying?
fly to
Like
y'all
Target.
city
look,
and
You
come
gotta
and
look.
go
see
to
what the life
Starbucks
is
I ain't
really
or
got
about,
something.
I
bro.
ain't got
Talk
no
to the
reason
barista.
to. It's a cap, man. Like
Are
I've
y'all
always,
testing me?
I've,
I will fly to your
Oh,
city. I
but
swear to
Anton,
God, I will fly to your city.
we could go to River Deck in the summer.
Where y'all
see
from?
the
It's
act
Hold on,
it's near the
Chicago,
casino.
Nope.
Chicago,
Hold on.
Chicago.
I closed the 9 once, but it was that sympathy simp spoon.
Oh no.
All right, so
Oh good.
wait. AJ, where you from?
Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington. American Man, where you at?
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, you right up the street. Bet.
You get me?
Y'all stick around. I need y'all to email me because I want to see this. I want to see
Hey,
this
go to
because
Walmart, bro.
the one thing
Okay,
that
I
people,
got it.
the one thing people know is that I show up in cities, and the thing that I see from most guys that I show up in a city in, it's a different conversation than than what I hear on these panels.
Online.
So y'all very well may be the man, but I'm gonna find out.
But the thing is that's not.
I'm gonna find out.
The thing is A, I'm out the
mad at
game. I'm engaged now, and B, this is all during college and grad school. That was 15 years
I gotta
ago.
say,
Bro,
I'm
you said
40,
you bust
man.
down. You
I
said
ain't
you bust
smashing
down at
anymore.
least what you said 9, 8 to 10, 12
What's that?
Yeah.
Well,
of the
Wait, how-
top
wait, what?
tops of the
grad
top
school,
Wait,
tops
what?
smashing.
Wait, say that again.
and the top tops. You telling me the baddest chick at the bar, you took her home, you bust her down.
Yeah. In college? Yeah. Yep.
Wait.
I don't
Hold on.
believe it.
I didn't hear the whole stat because I got up. I didn't. What's the 12 out of how many? What's the number? What are we talking about? Because if you go to 100 parties and you get 12 bad chicks, I mean that's
Yeah, that's
That's
just
what
the
I'm
thing,
saying,
man.
bro. He's acting like bad women are hard to
College,
attain, bro.
international
Like,
travel.
it's a lot of
I've been to
regular
Europe,
bad girls.
South America, man. It's not. 11's not that crazy of a
See,
number.
That's not crazy.
I never pulled the baddest chick at the party. Maybe once or twice, maybe.
Yeah.
To me, I didn't hear Anton's exact question.
Yeah. I don't know if you're saying
The way
like
Anton has
every
framed it,
time, but there has been a time where you're at a house
Y'all done
party.
caused me to start
Anton,
drinking
hold on,
early
hold
in
on,
the
hold on,
morning,
hold
bro.
on.
I can't
Hold on,
don't
believe
put
it.
that on us. That's
Y'all done
you.
caused me to
Anton.
start drinking early in the
put that on
morning,
us.
bro.
No, y'all about to make me drink some tequila. What question did you ask them when I got up? What's the exact? Is it 7s and up? What's the question again? I want to answer. I know I got receipts, but I want to answer it. Just
No, this ain't for you. This ain't
no,
for
because
you, bro.
I think he may have been capping, but I'm not sure.
I
don't wanna
asked how many 7, 8s, 9s are they busting down?
Yeah, and I said
And
above
you said
7,
like
11,
he said 8, 10,
10,
12, something like that.
7's not even
10
crazy.
or 11.
So he said, so he hit 11 chicks that are 7 or above in his entire life.
Total. So I would say 7, 8, 9.
That's
regular.
That's like one
Are
a
you
year.
not taking all of the
That's
factors into
That's
not
consideration?
one a year.
No.
If I wasn't who I
Not
am,
even a
I
lie.
could have done that.
No,
Steph.
Anton. The reason
Are
I
you
thought
taking
he was
all
capping,
factors into consideration?
I just go by looks. In looks wise, 7 or above. So 7, 8, 9s.
That's not crazy, man. That's not.
All right.
And I'm
I got you.
41
Hold on,
years old.
wait. Let's do this real quick because I got to get out of here. I'm gonna drop the link real quick. I wanna see something real quick.
Anton, I have a video. I want you to show my video with 40 chicks.
No. I know who you are. Kyle, I'm gonna drop you down real quick, okay? I gotta go pick up my car. I gotta go pick up my new car real quick.
All right, fellas.
I'm gonna drop you down, car. I'm gonna get my girl Q in here, and I need to see something. I just need to see something real quick. That's for Q only. That's for Q only. I want to see you spit game, bro.
Why? I got a girl. I'm
So
not spitting
what?
the game at anyone.
So what? I just want to
I'm
see.
engaged,
I just
man.
want to see. I just
I'm
want
out
to
the
see.
game. Nah.
No, you never out the game. You never out the game, bro.
Nah.
The game is the game. The game remains the same.
Do that though. That's weird.
I'm engaged.
It's not normal.
It is normal. It is normal. It's normal.
Not like you in the situation.
No.
To bounce off.
No.
Don't y'all? Why y'all talking? Why y'all trying to overtalk me now?
You see, at the grocery store, you got topics to talk about.
Look.
You just on the
I gotta
online.
Nah.
Just give me a second. I'm gonna get my girl up here. I just want to see. Listen, if somebody say, "Time Dog, I want you to talk to this girl," It don't matter how long I've been out the game. It don't change.
Nope. I'm getting married the end of the year. Nope.
We just role playing. This ain't real.
I'm not.
This
I ain't
ain't.
role
This is
playing
role
anything.
playing, bro.
Nope. I love my.
Why y'all so quick to say
my
no?
girl because it's the internet, man. I love my girl to death, man. I ain't doing it.
Man,
Wait,
your
Anton,
girl ain't
Anton,
checking my.
fair-
Your girl don't even watch my channel, bro.
Hey, I don't. Hey, her brother might.
Anton.
Her dad
Yeah, that's what
might.
I'm about
I
to
don't.
say. That's what I'm about to
You
say.
a popular motherfucker, Anton. I ain't.
I can't believe
nope.
y'all freezing up on me, bro.
It ain't freezing up. It's just look. I'm a good dude. I got a girl. I love her, man. We're getting married.
I'm not
house.
asking you to go out and date her. I'm just want to see what the game is like.
Nope.
I got a beautiful Q right here. What's up, Q?
Nope. That ain't.
I'm gonna put her right. I'm gonna put her right in the middle of y'all.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't look the cutest right now, but hi. Don't be shy now because I'm here.
Yo, come on. Hey,
I'm
all
engaged.
right. So
I got a girl. Look.
Don't log off now.
Let me tell you something. Some men have girls and they still flirt. So
yeah, but I'm a loyal dude and I don't flirt. So nope. I got coworkers try to talk to me all the time who are girls and everything.
Christ,
Matter of fact, since I got engaged, girls trying to talk to me.
I can't believe what I'm seeing right
I'm just
now,
a
bro.
loyal dude. No.
I thought y'all was getting 9s and 10s and 8s though.
Yeah, back in college.
I never hit a 10.
Yeah, I ain't never hit a 10.
Yo, American male. I know you.
I ain't never hit a 9.
American man.
I never hit a 10 either.
Hold on. Wait. American man.
Yes, sir.
Just give me a sample, bro.
I don't do that, bro. I don't do that.
You don't do what?
I don't do like, hey, bro, go talk to her, bro. Like, I don't do that.
Why? If you say Anton, yo, go over there and see what the word is. I can do it immediately.
Yeah. That make me feel like a follower personally.
It ain't got nothing to do with a follower. I just want to see what the teach us the game, bro.
The game because I'm trying to get 9s and 8s.
Teach us the game. I appreciate the super chats, y'all. Just teach us the game. Give us the game because you know what I see a lot of times. I see a lot of guys that need some insight into what it really looks like. So just give us a quick sample.
I don't do that. That's your job, man. Hey, you.
What's my job?
Matter of fact, you spit game, man.
What's my job?
Right now, he looks like he's blushing. Are you blushing?
No, I don't blush. You give me a sample of game, Anton. You spit some game real quick. 10 seconds.
We've already heard Anton.
I've done it on the panels before. I've literally done it before.
On the late life,
I've literally role played and did, and not only that. Hold on, wait. Let me show you the difference between you and me.
Okay.
Q.
Well, I mean,
when I came to Houston and you see me in real life, what was it like?
Yeah, he was chill, relaxed. He was funny. He wasn't like a creep, like a weirdo. Yeah. I liked Rita better, but
and when I was sitting there,
he has confidence. Like he has confidence. Like you can tell. Us women are very observant. Like when you can tell a man has confidence when they walk in the room or how they walk or how they compose themselves. And a lot of men don't. I can tell that on panels when these men lack confidence.
I just want to see. I just want to see a sample.
What do you rate my confidence, Island girl? What do you?
I don't know.
Well, you haven't said nothing.
You get like
sweetheart.
Unconfident in me. You know what I'm saying?
No, sweetheart. I came in late. Y'all was talking about dragons, and I don't know what was going on. And y'all said y'all was getting 9s and 8s, and I was just curious what 9 and 8s look like. So
I'm about to turn up my speakers in here. I'm about to go get dressed, and I'm assuming that either the left or the right gonna say something in the meantime. By the time I get my,
I got a girl. I'm engaged.
I ain't really got nothing to talk to her about. You know what I'm saying?
Is someone
sending her anything? We're just role playing. We're just role playing. FYI, everybody, we just role playing.
Come on, fellas, hit me with it. Hit me with it, y'all. Hit me with it.
I'm out the game. I don't think so.
I'm not an actor. I'm not an actor personally.
Okay, so let's just have a conversation, right? If we would go out, hypothetically, if you were single and we met like at a coffee shop, right? And you saw me, you was interested. What would you say?
That's weird. Like, what do you mean, fam? That's not enough. First off, that's not enough information. Second off, like that's the type of things I don't do. Like I don't do like hypothetical.
Wait, hold on. I gotta hold on. I'm sorry.
I've never in my life when I'm out with the niggas, because every man's been in that situation where you out with the bros and they're like, bro, I want to see it. I've never been the type of dude to be like, yeah,
I
okay, I'll go over there and like I've never
I
been
never
that type
said
of.
that, sir. So how do you pull girls? I'm curious.
I don't know when I'm out and I feel like it, like so I'll still like I'm not dating right now, but I'll still like test the waters and make sure I still got
Wait,
him and shit. But like
single? Wait,
probably
you're
probably
single?
grocery store is my bread and butter. Grocery store,
Okay, cool.
goddamn like just out, just
Okay,
out.
so we're at the
I might
grocery store,
be
all four, getting some milk and eggs, and you see me, you see I'm chilling. What
That's
you gonna do?
not going to happen, man. That's not gonna happen.
I said you
That's
come
not
to a
happening. It's not
store.
no because now I said it, I gotta stand on it. You feel me? So that's not
No,
happening. You feel
you've
me?
been saying a lot, so I want you to stand on it. Just
It's
show us. What
it's
you say?
it's not happening. It's just not happening.
Oh
You
my
are
God.
beautiful though. You look good. You said
Thank you.
earlier I don't look my best. You look good. You look nice.
Thank you. I look a
I'm
little
with
rough.
it.
Thank you. I just want to
Just a
know how
little
y'all
rough.
speak game because you know what? I'm a woman that actually kind of slides in men's DMs and kind of flirt with men that I'm interested. So I just want to know from your perspective, since you get 9s and 8s, which I'm trying to reel
I
in
never
a
said
9 and
I actually said I ain't never been with a 9, but like 1 8 probably 1 8 one good solid
okay.
8.
So what did you
And
do?
the
What
rest
did you
was
do to
probably like 6s and 7s, and then like one like shorty was like a 3 shorty, and then like a 4, you know.
a, a 3?
But the
Okay.
3
So
was
what
a
did you
really
do?
nice lady. She was good. She was a good
Okay.
person.
So I'm
She had
really
a
nice.
kind
So
heart.
pretend I'm the number 3. I'm the 3 chick that's really nice. So what did you say to
Mhm.
get her?
Oh, we was on the job, and then I was just being me. I was just like making jokes because I normally do that, and women are just attracted to that, like joke
You're
makers
right.
and goddamn
What joke
um.
did you tell her?
And
Can you tell me
then
a joke?
this was a while ago, shorty. I don't know.
Tell
What?
All
What you
right,
say?
I gotta end it, y'all. I gotta end it.
All right,
I
man.
gotta
Yo,
go pick up this
It didn't
car.
happen. I told you it wasn't gonna happen, bro.
That's
It
cool.
wasn't
I
gonna
got y'all.
y'all
come back to
lying.
Chicago. You hear me? Come back
I
to
am.
Chicago.
Don't worry.
It's
I'm
still not
coming.
gonna happen, but
No, Anton, I had to call Cap on Tia in the chat.
Well, hold on.
Tia
Hold
and
on. We gonna
Asriel.
continue this tonight.
Oh, cause they brought me into it, and
We gonna
I
continue.
DM'd
Hold
you.
on. We gonna continue
No,
this
Anton,
tonight.
no,
I
I
got
gotta
an appointment
no,
that I
Anton,
gotta
I gotta
keep.
clear it while I'm on cam. I had
I
to clear
got
that
I
record while
gotta
I'm
get
on
off.
cam.
I gotta get off, bro, because I
Oh, my
gotta
bad.
get an appointment.
No, because I DM'd Q before I even ever cammed up on your channel, and I cash app Q before. Like, I'm not gonna
that's
role play with a chick I already came at before. That's
Well, hold
like,
on. Yo. Listen,
Wait a
listen, listen.
minute.
yeah,
No,
That
no, no, no,
means
no, no,
like
no.
what?
Listen, y'all. 10:30 tonight, Eastern. We're gonna continue this conversation on the other channel. I love
That's
y'all.
all.
I
Let me say real
appreciate y'all.
quick.
I
Let me say
gotta
real
get out
quick.
of
I
here.
appreciate you, man. You're the reason why I got into the tech industry.
Yeah, but
Thank you
listen,
and
listen. I love
congratulations, man.
y'all. Well, I gotta drop y'all off. All right, I
All right,
appreciate
Thank
y'all.
Anton.
you. Yes,
Anton,
sir.
I got to
All
go.
right.
I gotta go. See you, Q. Yo, listen, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming up. Make sure you support the Patreon. Link is in the description. As well as pinned to the top of the chat. I'm about to go pick up this Benz. I'm gonna vlog it while I'm there. I got that new S class I gotta pick up. Phenomenal show. I'm the best show on YouTube in my opinion. I am. It's only a matter of time. Y'all caused me to drink today though, but that's a whole nother conversation. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tonight. Peace.